it is something like أورومتشي is awakened at that day for me, because I haven't seen so many Uyghur in my life.
The night that policemen were shooting and the girls and the boys were dead bodies were dragging on the ground.
مذبحة أورومتشي هي واحدة من المذابح وعمليات الاضطهاد التي دونت في سجل الصين الحافل بالانتهاكات. الخامس من يوليو العام 2009 يعتبر نقطة تحول في تاريخ عرق الإيغور، فماذا جرى في تركستان الشرقية في ذلك اليوم؟ تركستان الشرقية هي تلك البوتقة التي تقع وسط آسيا وتحتلها الصين منذ عقود عديدة، وذلك بعد فترات من الاضطراب لجأت فيها بكين أحيانا إلى الحليف روسيا للمساعدة في تثبيت أقدامها في هذه المنطقة. لم تتوقف حملة الصين على المسلمين الإيغور هناك، وقد مارست عليهم الترهيب وسلبتهم أراضيهم واستخدمت إليها الصينيين، لكن رغم ذلك وطوال كل هذه العقود كان الإيغور يعيشون في ظل الاحتلال الصيني راضين بالواقع الأليم، ولو أن ذلك الواقع دفع الكثيرين إلى الهجرة والهروب خارج تركستان الشرقية التي تحولت فيما بعد إلى أورومتشي.
Uyghur as an ethnic group, it matured. Like when they go to street, they use a Chinese flag. It means that Chinese government always accuse Uyghur as a separatist. Every complaint from the Uyghur, Chinese government always accuse it as a separatist activity. This time, Uyghur used Chinese flag to show that, look, we are not separatists, but we want our right. You cannot discriminate us. You cannot delete us. You cannot ban our culture. We are here and we want our rights, and we will not do anything illegal. It's our rights.
في الفترة الماضية إذن لم تصل حملة القمع الصينية إلى ما بلغته في العام 2009، فذلك العام كان التاريخ الفاصل في تغيير النهج الصيني. حينها كان حان موعد تنفيذ قرار الإدارة الصينية السياسي في إحكام القبضة على المنطقة التي كانت وما زالت تتمتع بأهمية تجارية عالمية كبرى، حيث كان طريق الحرير يمر بها، كما كانت خيراتها تنقل إلى داخل الصين. وهكذا عبدت بكين الطريق للإبادة الجماعية بحق الإيغور على مر السنوات.
July 5th corrected my interpretation of Uyghur culture and the Uyghur nation. Before, in my opinion, Uyghur is in the process of becoming a nation. It hasn't completed yet. But from the July 5th, I learned that the process already completed. Uyghur is a nation, and Uyghur is an independent ethnic group already there, already prepared to fight for their rights.
قبل 26 من يونيو العام 2009 كان كل شيء يسير على الأقل بشكل طبيعي. لم يعرف أحد أن ذلك التاريخ سيكون مقدمة ليوم مفصلي في تاريخ تركستان الشرقية. في ذلك اليوم أقدمت الشرطة الصينية على قتل 2 من الأتراك الإيغور، وذلك بعد اتهامهما باغتصاب امرأتين صينيتين من عرق الهان، وقد ثبت فيما بعد أن ذلك ادعاء كاذب وافتراء، إذ كان ذلك بمثابة ذريعة روجتها الحكومة الصينية لتنفيذ قرارها السياسي بالقضاء على الإيغور وثقافتهم. إثر ذلك الادعاء طرد المئات من العمال الإيغور من أحد المصانع، ليتبع ذلك تحرك وتظاهرات داعمة للإيغور في أورومتشي بعد التكتم على أي معلومات عن معتقلين. وكان ذلك بمثابة بداية لمذبحة صينية جديدة قتل فيها نحو 20 آخرين من الإيغور وجرح العشرات منهم.
I was in Öğrenci in July 5th, 2009. At the very beginning of our protest, I saw the braveness of young Uyghur boys and girls chanting Uyghurs. And even an hour or 2 hours before, there were lots of police, army, also plainclothes policemen are everywhere on People's Square in Urumqi city. And this started the unreasonable arrests, the detainment of young boys. Some of them are as young as 15 or 16 years old, even long before starting the demonstration. And when it began, I really encouraged by those young people that chanting Uyghurs, and just the braveness I was seeing that time. And I had my own camera and I started filming. I started taking pictures. And just the recent years, and after 2017, the Chinese government started the mass detaining.
ذلك اليوم لم يكن عادياً على الإطلاق كي يجول فيه السائحون في المنطقة، لكن رغم ذلك حاولت جولي قدر استطاعتها توثيق ما يجري مدعية أنها سائحة، وهذا ما قالته للزميل كريم كوكب.
كنت تتظاهرين بأنك سائحة، لكن ألم تخافي من الاعتقال مثل الآخرين حينها؟ أي شعور كان ينتابك؟
Yes, I was pretending that I am a tourist and taking pictures of myself and taking pictures of around the area, taking pictures of the police, the army, and some students walking around the People's Square, even long before the protest. So I was just want to make memories of those very important moments. So I took pictures, and maybe it got attention of a policeman. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he is a CCP member or plainclothes policeman, I don't know, but someone came run towards me and asking me questions. What are you doing? I said, I am a tourist, come to the Urumqi city for the weekend or whatever, just pretending as a tourist. And he asked me to stop and asked me to leave. Today is a special day, you just go home. And then I walked with my camera on my hand, dangling around like they secretly still filming the detainment. It was a really scary moment that I was really afraid of my life.
It is something like Urumqi is awakened at that day for me, because I haven't seen so many Uyghur in my life. Full of, like Urumqi, like there are only about 10% of population are Uyghurs. 90% of them are Han Chinese. But at that time, Urumqi is full of Uyghurs. And another that, like Uyghurs are like holding hands, and they are very like lovely at that time. All very angry, all very sad, and all are very like very active. But something happened. I feel really sad. Like some thug mingled with the demonstrators, and they killed Han Chinese.
بعد بضعة أيام على أحداث المصنع تلك بدأت تظاهرات قادها طلاب الجامعات والمثقفون والنخبة من أقلية الإيغور، وطالبوا الحكومة آنذاك بعدم تجاهل ما يحدث وبتأليف لجنة مستقلة للتحقيق فيما حصل. آنذاك خرج هؤلاء في الشارع مسالمين من دون أن يحملوا أي شيء بأيديهم.
We chanting Uyghur, but there was no violence at all. There's no any like a stick or anything in our hands. It was peaceful demonstration. We walked from the People's Square and to the Jungsan Road. We towards the south of the Urumqi city, and we were walking. And entire road, I kept taking pictures. And when we faced to police, and then everything's got messed up. Like it really turned into some violence. So, and that time my camera had out of battery, so that's all. I took pictures and videos of police detention, peaceful protest.
Like Uyghur intellectuals who lead this demonstration, I know them personally. They are website owners, and some of them are university teachers, and some of them are government officials. I know them very well. It's planned by Uyghur elite, and they want to defend rights of Uyghur. But I didn't expect it encourage 1,000, 10,000 of people. At that time, I feel that it didn't get much attention. It only get attention from the students and from the white collars, not the people who are low income and who are bottom of the society. But at that time, I learned that the people, all parts of society, they participated in the demonstration.
لكن وعلى عكس المتوقع واجهت الشرطة الصينية المتظاهرين بفتح النار عشوائيا، فيما أرسلت الحكومة الصينية بالتوازي 130 ألف جندي إضافيين إلى تركستان الشرقية والمدن الرئيسية فيها، حيث اتخذت التدابير الأمنية المشددة. حصيلة تلك المذبحة كانت مقتل أكثر من 3000 من الأتراك الإيغور.
إكرام، أنت من الأشخاص الذين كانوا شهودا على بداية المجزرة الكبرى في أورومتشي. أخبرنا ماذا رأيت في تلك الليلة المريعة؟
أنا كان شو كنا كاتسي من لقى شهرنا تيب قبل الطاقة وقت نوزا من كبر آغينا ماشين سنيلك كالده و جو خويدا إشلايته قوام خويدا يعني من دال دختايتل ده برايس ترجمة قل صواب ولا ماشينسون üstüde cımbavcı batı andeken anda boğandeken biz dedim şehirniki biz başka yerini köreyli dep o elaqı misayfu götürüp kettik ya elaqı sakslarınki dana formusuz kiyim var şunu olan kiyimni kaydı de şu kiyimni kiyip biz bütün şehirnin hem yerini köydük maşının üstüde elaqı çıkı nime cımbavcı boğalığı için yoldumu bek tosap ketmedi içi etip hem yerde çepşuduk Naq meydanı köge ahval Çanlayan tarafta bekçi qadamlar desem hazır mı jığılıvetime gülü o manzarını körseniz hakikaten içinişli qiliq etayotgan ballarni çok qaran putudan tutup maşinga piqirtib atqını men ömrümde tunji qatim maşinda bir manzarni yani üzemdeki nemis kördüm emas o üzemni ujutumda hazır kelgicha kechis uxlasam xayolimga kirib oldi yoki bo'lmasa ba'zan da aşağılıqqa uxlavetib çüçüp oğunup getirme. Tabazadaki o mescidinki aldıda maşa küçük şovbaza dep koyumuz bu elaqı seri kömürünün nemiz bayalaqı. Aşağıya andikin elaq projektga ülkelerini bir-birinin üstüge atıp dövülüp etdikke qaramında o qan yolu eqib chiqib etdikke. O yerden ötüp biz nemege chiqaldik. Hazır burun mektepte şu 7. ayının 5. günkü vaqadan burun Hazır aylık alaylı sakçı ve tuğa şu xıpının lodike. Aslında aldık ki vakitmiş ayasta lavazana altıkmış şunda bekçik ülük bakan tuk yoldaylık onta yetip ketken askerler toplav edip tike param. Bu yadandaki bizimki dostumuz dedi kitaylayan tam etip basa bunun üstündeki maşindeki neslerimi bu üstümüzdeki yalgan kiyimi es katmaydı biz vaktini kitvalaydı. Şu an aylanıp mağadağında sen şans köygen menzarımı aşağı. Şuna ulandaki saat 8:30-9'lar bilen andakin bizden bir dostumuz ne evetti. O men üzem berip körüp bakaydı velosipedde vardı. Bağa vakitte o çıgılap ketdi. Yoldaki qallarını Uygur ayollarga sürtküzgül durup acaba.
بعد تدهور الأوضاع هناك عملت الصين بشكل دقيق على تجديد الرقابة وذلك لمنع تسرب أي معلومات سعيا لإخفاء الجرائم التي ارتكبتها الشرطة الصينية في أورومتشي فقطعت الإنترنت ومنعت كذلك خدمات الهاتف المحلية والدولية لتغلق الصين بعد ذلك المنطقة تماما.
أيضا في ذلك اليوم قطعت الحكومة الصينية كل وسيلة اتصال. أخبرينا أيضا عن ذلك.
And just each other asking questions, our phone is working or not, and is there any internet connection? Because everything is turned off. No text message, no phone calls, no internet on July 5th, right after the demonstration starts. I was on the phone at that time, right after hanging up my brother's phone call that asking me to go home, and then absolute no connection. And people also asking to each other, is your phone working?
تطورات دراماتيكية لم يكن أحد يتوقعها وكانت الحكومة الصينية تمضي في كل مرة نحو المزيد من الإخفاق وسفك الدماء. آنذاك لوحت الصين بقرار إعدام كل من ترى أنه على صلة بأحداث الخامس من يوليو وبالفعل فقد أعدمت نحو 200 شخص أو أكثر من الإيغور رميا بالرصاص.
I wanted to know what happened that night, and I wanted a more specifically detailed story. So I visited one of my friends who stayed in a hotel room in that area. So I went to visit him and also interviewed him and also recorded his describing the night that policemen were shooting and the girls and boys were dead bodies were dragging on the ground. And he saw how people died at night. He was kind of scared too. His red eyes and describing those moments so scary. And he says he left his car on the street and ran into the hotel and he was staying there.
Öğrenci at that day showed the world that there is problem in China. There is a problem between Uyghur people and the Chinese government. It's important because before there are Uyghur Muslims are living there, but the world were not able to know that they have so many problems and they want their rights. It is important from this perspective, but it's also really sad that after this demonstration, like more than 10,000 Uyghur got arrested. And those people who got arrested in 2009 couldn't be released. They are still inside. Their verdict, their imprisonment still going on. Like my friend Mehmet Can, and like my friend Niyaz Kahar, and like my friend Kuresh.
مصير جولي كاد يكون كمصير صديق الناشط الإيغوري عبد الوالي أيوب، فتلك المجزرة أعادت إلى أذهان أيوب ذكريات ما زال يعيش صداها حتى اليوم. يقول الرجل إن صديقه اختفى لأنه فقط التقط صورة آنذاك، وحتى الآن ما زال مصيره مجهولا أو أنه يقبع في أحد المعتقلات.
I have a friend, his name is Niyaz Kahar, and we are classmates from Xinjiang University. and he is very distinguished journalist from Öğrenci Daily, and he didn't do anything. He didn't participate that demonstration. He just documented that demonstration. He took a picture. Because of this, he sentenced 10 years, and his term already postponed, and so I feel really sad.
بعد أحداث أورومتشي بدأت الصين في استخدام اتهامات الإرهاب ضد الإيغور بشكل مكثف، وما التسريبات العديدة وآخرها التسريب الكبير إلا دليل على مدى تمادي الصين في ممارساتها التعسفية والقمعية بحق الإيغور. فطالما بقي العالم صامتا على ما يحدث بحق تلك الأقلية، ستواصل الصين قمعها واضطهادها للإيغور.
Like before, in my opinion, it's really hard to spread the idea like democracy and human rights and freedom of speech. It's not easy to spread this message to Uyghur community. We need to work a lot. We need to go long way. It's difficult and hard way to go to spread the message about democracy, human rights, rule of law. But from this event, I learned that people already awakened and they wanted their rights. At the time, the slogan is against the discrimination, against segregation, and against the inequality. And they want, the slogan is always, they call Uyghur, Uyghur, Uyghur. That slogan is very often, I still can hear that slogan. Because at that time, thousands of students locked up at school. And they didn't sleep entire night. They chanted the slogan that Uyghur, Uyghur, Uyghur. It's their emotion, it's their desire that we are here. We want our right, and we want to live as a human being.
رواية أورومتشي محطة مهمة للغاية، ليس لكي تروى فقط، إنما كي يعتبر العالم منها ويتحرك، لا أن يشاهدها، يسمعها ثم يبدي أسفاً ويمضي. الأمر فقط يحتاج إلى الجرأة لا أكثر.